Hey there, comic book fans. Decided to do another sketchbook walkthrough today because 2019 is over. This is my sketchbook for 2019. I fill up one of these a year. I name it randomly from the dictionary, so this is phoneme, or phoneme, pardon me. Any of the minimal units of speech sound in a language that can distinguish one word from another. Phonemic. Got a little wet there one time. So, there we go. Randomly named. This is the 20th one I filled up, so I've been doing these for 20 years. And this is where I generally get my ideas of stuff from. Got some dice. We're gonna check. There's 100 pages in this. The first one I always put stickers on. So there's 99 pages. So that'll be our zeros. That'll be our tens and our ones. So we'll roll to see what page to look at. Whoops, 54. So we'll turn to page 54. We'll do this 10 times and look at 10 pages. 53. There's 54. This is one I did in my red marker. Hold on. These are generally the pens I use. There's a couple of different these are Pentel sign pens, this one is. And it's just a cheap marker. I like them because it's one single line weight. This is, what is this? This is a Japanese version of it. It's called a computer pen I got from It's the same type tip. This is the black ones are drawn in. But I like these, I like these because they give me this single line weight. And then what I do is I go back. When I want to draw something, I go and look through one of my now 20 books. See if I can find an image I like to work with. I like that one right away for some reason. Okay, there's a little red drawing for you. Now let's see what else we got. 15. And I usually date and number the back of them, 7, 9, 19. So let's go back to 15. 19, 18, 16. There is 15. Our second page to look at. That guy's really biting us. And I like those floaty people up top over here. Pretty interesting. Some of my basic drawing always involves triangles. And these are drawn just spontaneously in marker. No penciling, no pencil involved. So I'm trying to get just some weird images down. This one is 55. We were just at 54, weren't we? This is the third roll, 55. And being that it takes me a year to do one of these, that's about 8 pages a month. I like that guy standing by the city. And you know, they're not all works of genius, but usually I can find 1 or 2 things a page that I can do something with. I mean, consider there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drawings here. And there's usually around 8 drawings a page. So that's like 800 drawings, and what is that? Times 10 years is 8,000, and times 20 years is 16,000. So I've done a lot of these drawings. So if you ever see, watch one of my ASMR drawing videos and wonder how I do it, it's because I've done a lot of them. After 16,000 drawings of this type, I can draw them 90. Let's see what we got on page 90. Oh, it also says, I drew this one when I was waiting at Secaucus Junction, which I did a lot of them this last fall. So, but this one, see, this one's only got 4 drawings on it. That's kind of unusual. Usually these days I draw usually anywhere from 6 to 9 drawings on any given page. But I guess I was looking to open some stuff up with this one a little bit. And draw, as you can see, when it's a bigger drawing, there's a whole bunch more figures and stuff in it. Kind of like that face. There's number 4 for us. Let's go to the 5th page. We got 05. So we're going back to last January, that probably was. For page 5. There we go. Looks like I was using a slightly bigger marker on this one. The line seems a little bit bigger. I do that sometimes. I'll get bored using these sign pens and I'll find another marker I want to use. I think this line looks slightly bigger to me. That guy in his tent. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this one. I kind of like this last drawing here. It's almost a person. It's almost a rocket ship. Alright, let's go to page 6. 63. Yeah, I can see. 63. What's on page 63? From 8/20/19. Ooh, I filled in for someone at HarperCollins that day. I was probably drawing in the morning before the work day started. Oh, that was pretty interesting. Lots of patterns in this one. Oh, and look here. I went one. Sometimes I split up my. Usually I do a 9-panel grid, but sometimes I split it up that way just to alleviate the monotony. That guy standing there. Lots of patterns on this one. Lots of lines and patterns. Still some faces in there, like that skull nose. But like, those are people or patterns. Interesting. Let's go to the 7th roll is 93. We do 93. We did 90 something already, didn't we? Where's 93? 93 is Nanuet and Secaucus Junction, it says. That means I was waiting for the train in Nanuet, and then I was waiting for the train in Secaucus Junction. That's some interesting. Oh, that's one of my spacemen I kind of draw sometimes. 2 strange heads. That one's quite odd. What's that middle one? They almost look like aliens in that middle one. Roll number 8 is 30. Let's see what's on page 30. There's page 30. Also at Secaucus Junction. Back in April. Oh, there's the 9-panel grid for you. But I usually don't line up the 9-panel grid perfectly. I usually make the boxes a little bit different size. There's an interesting face. There's some strange creatures who almost look like my buildings on that right-hand one. An angry face. What was that, 8? I think so. Let's go with roll number 9. So I lose track of my rolls. 36. All the numbers start to look the same. 36. We're right near up. Another red one. Done on newer Nanuet and Secaucus Junction. Done in May. So once again, I was waiting for trains. I'm drawing this one in red. I kind of like that face there. He looks a little high-collared hoity-toity. Building with strange antennas on it. Alright, let's roll one last one and see what we get. 66. Nope, 69. Let's flip to page 69. Good thing they have those. Good thing they have those little bars under the. Oh, under that 9. Otherwise, I'd never know. There's 69, which was, it's again Secaucus Junction in September. I drew a lot waiting for trains this year. 2 faces down there. Guy standing there with many hats on. That one reminds me of a hallway in somewhere, maybe Secaucus Junction. Gentleman with his cane. Building falling over and a rather bland face. Alright, so there you go. Little sketchbook walkthrough before I put this one on the shelf with the other ones. Like I said, when I'm looking for something to work on, I just pull one of these off the shelf, flip through it, and go, oh, look at that nice drawing. I can blow that up and do, that's the one that just caught my eye. I don't know, as I was, like, I can blow that up and do something with it, I think. So that's how I work. That's how I get things done, and you guys all have a good week out there.